Good morning, everybody. It's Ty Camden here with No Man's Sky, and we're going to play some more normal mode today. We're continuing our adventure in our third galaxy. I played a little bit offline last night. I did post a video on that, but it's really boring, so don't watch it. That's why I did it offline. Basically collecting some materials and organizing my materials. I posted the video in case some hardcore people want to really know every little thing I do on this game, so all my footage is there, you know. But there you go. But now we're back to our adventure. I think what I need to do next is try to work more on my current goals, which is my base. I need the some kind of cactus material, I can't remember the name of it, on a desert planet to be able to help the construction dude make a science terminal or something. So I'm going to get right to that. I'm going to head out and work to another system. So what's along this path? I don't even know. It's probably just a path towards the center. Let's go here. This one just kicks my fancy. And we got 4 planets, which is nice. That'll give us a higher odds of finding what we need, right? I hope. Because we can scan the planets from orbit now. So that's good. I wouldn't mind finding a crashed ship, so I can get some gold. But I used all my gold up when I repaired my warp engine last time I went through a black hole. Guess I'm not close enough to that planet, eh? What about this planet? No, my system scan ain't doing squat right now. I really thought I could scan planets from when I jumped in and find out what kind of resources were on them. Well, I guess not. They're really attacking that dude over there. I don't know if I have time to rescue the freighters. But there were 2 of them with markers over them. Are they the ones I'm trying to rescue? Gotta be able to find them again now. That's not the easy part. There, up there. Oop, I guess not. Alright, let's just go to the space station. I mean, the rewards are really good, though. Wonder if it's too late already. Rather not fly through that fire there. Maybe I'm flying too close. I can't even find them now. Oh, now my scans are coming up. Okay. Do I have enough room on my starship for this stuff? I guess I didn't get a reward. He didn't really say, come on in, get your reward. I guess I didn't succeed there. But at least the enemies are defeated. Alright, now we're talking. I see some elements here. I don't think those are the ones I need, though. How's my thamium? It's pretty good. Thamium's pretty good. I could use more, but I think I have to shoot potatoes now. I don't think it's in the little ones anymore. Not that. I know there's 4 planets in here. I saw them before. I keep seeing the same ones. There's one. Oh, I gotta be looking right at it and seeing the name to get the scan to work. Alright. These planets aren't really doing it for me. I wonder if the lead freighter will give me a reward. I'm gonna go ahead and try, right? I guess that's not the bridge. Oh, there's the bridge. Is this my freighter? I can't even remember. Oh no, this is the one, Space Battle. Talk to the commander. Good, I did get my reward for shooting those bad guys. Or I will, shortly. Oops, missed the stairs. I just sneezed. Sorry, I muted my mic there for a second. Now I'm sneezing like crazy. Well, the freighter's too expensive. I finally don't have enough money to upgrade a freighter, so at some point I'll have to grind out some money, but not streaming, not today. Do a quick save there. Let's go, what do we got here? Those are still not things I need, but abandoned building, trading post, habitable base. No, I say I wanted a crashed ship mostly. Alright, let's at least go to the space station. Hey, Mike Young, good morning. Good morning. You're the first one in the chat today. Again? Another distress signal? Not right now. I just finished a distress signal. I'm not really up for another one. So I went to a new system this morning, and I'm looking for a specific element that I did not see from the planetary orbit scan. So I'm probably going to leave this system, but I wanted to visit here, find out what kind of creature system it is, sell the copper I earned from the space battle. Hello. It certainly looks very Korvax. Let's see. Oh, wow. Dynamic resonator, huh? Alright. This is a Korvax. Saw your late night last night, so you watched my other, what's it called? No Man's Sky video from yesterday? I almost didn't post it, to be honest. It was really boring for me. I didn't think it was that exciting, but I thought that maybe some people that like to watch my live No Man's Sky stream would appreciate seeing what I do offline, not that I do it very often. So, even though I don't like the video as much as maybe you did, I hope you liked it. Alright, I need to step away from my controller for a minute, but I am going to be reading the chat. If you decide to type something, I will see it, and I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I agree. There are a lot of streams to watch. That is a good thing. Sometimes if I'm like on my downtime, if I'm eating something and I don't want to actually touch the controller while I'm eating, I will watch a stream of hardcore or whatever you call hard mode and survival mode. That's it. After 2 months of watching, I'll be playing after Thursday. Oh, what happens Thursday, dude? What is Thursday? Why do you get the game on Thursday, or why are you playing on Thursday? What's going on? What's changed? Yeah, I like watching survival mode, although it looks super frustrating, and I'm debating whether or not to try it myself at some point. But I probably will. But might as well call that a fail video in advance. I'm back on the controller. I'm going to sell the copper I just got. Oh, okay. So what is Thursday? Is Thursday like your day off or something? Why are you waiting till Thursday to play? Oh, I see. You ordered it. Oh, wow. So survival mode makes it, what do you call it? Irresistible? It's a little too tough for... I like the casualness of the game. I like just cruising around, but I might try it. It looks a little tough. I think that's the whole point, right? Alright, let's sell the copper. Where are you, copper? Did I hit the wrong thing? Alright, let's double check. Copper. Alright, it must still be on my ship, which it probably is. So there's my ship. Transfer the copper. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, you know what I could have done? Wow, I haven't sold anything on this thing for so long. Right here, I could have switched to Starship inventory. I'm such a noob. It's only my third galaxy. Give me time, man. Probably should have really put the copper in my new freighter. Hello, Gek. Oh, he's a construction dude. I just thought maybe I could learn some Gek from him, but no, that would make learning languages too easy. We have a grow room. Let's take a look at our carbon situation. Yeah, I could use some carbon. I watch Exploring the Virtual live streams a lot. He jumped into survival after not playing much. As a result, 5 restarts and 40 deaths. Well, the one thing I'm noticing watching is survival is don't save your game if you're down to like 10% life support, because then you reload every time with 10% life support and die over and over and over, and you can't get out of the loop. But hey, it's easier to say that than not, because if it took you an hour to get to a save point of trying over and over again, then it's hard not to save. But I'm just saying that's like a lesson I've thought I've learned by watching. Don't save with low life support. And I think you have to use Thamium now to recharge the life support in survival mode. Not even sure what happens on this mode. Let's take a look. I'm still at 100%, so that's not something I can check right now. Eight and a half hours to fix his ship. My goodness. You got a bad roll for planets. No caves, and you really need caves in survival mode. I was watching somebody that didn't find caves as well. He was getting pretty frustrated. He was the one that saved after 10% life support, though, and then he ended up reloading his game. Yeah. Hey, Tricky. Good to see you. Ooh, look. Rick is here too. What's up, guys? I just got a little bit of carbon for my, Ooh, I got a lot of carbon, actually, more than I thought I did. Alright, so we've determined that this... I'm going to resist that carbon. We've determined that this system is not... does not have the element that I'm looking for. If any of you can remember what it's called, the element I'm looking for, the construction dude needs it. He said it's inside of a cactus. If you could let me know what that's called again, if you could remember, I'd appreciate putting it in the chat. Oh my. Autocorrect. Auto cucumber. Yeah, I don't remember either, but I feel like I know it if I see it. And I haven't seen it. Like, when I stare at this planet right here. Oh, I didn't want to do another fight, but it looks like it's forcing me into it. Alright, see there, look. I look at the planet that I scanned earlier. And the purple one is rubium, and I'm pretty sure that's not it. So I look over here. Excuse me. More rubium. This is Corsigen and rubium. See, that's not it either. There were 4 planets, and none of them had it. So look, I'm just getting out of here. Imagine you would love creative mode Thai. I love creative mode. Try before you buy. Creative mode is just chilled. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure. Like when I play Minecraft, I don't enjoy creative mode in Minecraft because I like earning the materials. So it's hard. It's hard for me to know. I like the challenge of when I built up to where I am now in this game, and I like the challenge it's giving me now. So I'm not sure if creative mode is for me, to be honest. I'm not sure. This is like, if it's not too hard, this is a perfect level of difficulty. Right now it's okay. Certain aspects are a little disappointing, like it's hard to find plutonium. Although I learned last night off stream, and I did post a video last night, but I recommend you don't watch it. It's a little boring. But if you want, you can. I learned that plutonium doesn't always show up when you scan for elements. When you use your personal scanner, sometimes you just got to look around with your eyes. If you look around and you don't see plutonium, don't give up. Just look around a little bit, go on top of the nearest hill, just use your eyes, and you might see some spikes of it. So, everything is free in creative mode, and that's both a positive and a negative, so it's hard for me to know. I do have a question about creative mode for anyone that's watched any videos. If I were to start playing creative mode right this second, would it be a brand new start, like I start the game over again, and I have to build up? Or does it take your current save and turn it into creative for the new save? So yeah, I could use some advice on that. I do not know. Alright, let's try to go to a red star now, if I can find one. I have a real hard time telling the difference between colors on this map. I need to have 2 like stars next to each other to really see. That's blue, that one right there. But and I could go there, but I want to find a red right now because I haven't seen a red in a while. That is tempting though. Like when stars are real close like that, I feel like maybe it's like a binary star system. Maybe I should go there. But right now I'm looking specifically for red. And then after I try red, I'll try green, and then I'll try blue. That kind of looks red to me. I'm going to go there. It's only got 1 planet, which is a bummer. I know you don't have to delete your old save. I know it's a separate save, but my question is, if I start playing creative right now, would it be like starting over again in creative mode? With like no tech, small ship, starter ship, and all that jazz. Rubium. So that's... Oh, look at that transmission tower detected. Oh, that was another thing I was hoping for when I did the orbit scan. That I can go to the transmission tower and find a crashed ship and get some gold. Because I need gold to replace from when I, you know, needed it from last time. Brand new game. Ah, interesting. Well, I might try all 3 modes at some point. But I feel like until I really put some time into this mode, that I really would be... I really need to put some time into this mode. I need to build up a little bit more. I'd kind of like to see it all happen in the real game, normal mode. Get all 4 of my dudes in my base and start growing some crops and stuff. I'd like to do that before I really start the new modes, but we'll see how it goes. I know I'm going to hate survival, but I feel like it's part of the game I love, so I need to at least try it. Get my money's worth or whatever. I don't know, I already have, but you know what I'm saying. Savjaz set up a meeting point in the creative mode with a message pod. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that Savjaz, is he in the first galaxy setting that up? Well, this is clearly a Gex system. This is where you would find a farmer, I think. All Gex, when you find a system with like all Gex. Mike, I don't think so. Not by a long shot. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Wow, 4 Gex, dynamic resonator suspension fluid. I actually need to learn Gex, so I think I need to talk to the guy behind the bar. At least twice. I think he's setting that up, like every planet he's setting up a message on where to go, but that's a good point. How would they even know how to find where to go? Oh, well, it's good seeing you, aka Rick. Also known as Rick. I'm not going to try that first word, although I will try it. Why not? Ouroboros? But I'm going to go with Rick. Alright, man. You can always watch the rest of the stream later on YouTube if you're interested. Yeah, very short mining beam. There we go, new word. It's always good to make progress on the language. I really should just sit here and spam him for a million years and learn the whole language. But that's kind of cheesy. So, because there's several Gek here, I do want to use the teleporter. That's something else that's been bothering me about the since the update. Everybody I watch, they go through their home base teleporter. They have all these different systems to choose from where to go back, which space stations to hit, like a list. I've seen no list. I've been to my base from 3 different space stations now, and it doesn't give me any kind of list. So let's try it now. Maybe it's working. Or I'm doing something wrong. But really, what choices do I have? You just teleport there and you teleport back, right? I'm going to go there and back twice and see if it's on the list then. Maybe the first time puts it on the list, and the second time, I don't know. I'm gonna just try it. We go there and back, there and back. And then I'll get some kind of new teleport disease where I don't know, my arms fall off or something. Thanks for stopping by, Rick. Appreciate it. Yeah, but I've been to this system from the station 3 times, and yet, like right now, this is one of the times, right? Now, if I've done this from several stations, then when I click here, it should say, hey, which starbase do you want to go back to, you know? Oh my god, I got a list now. I have a list. Oh no, and the ironic part is I don't remember which one I came from. So is the top one the most recent, or is the bottom one the most recent? I'm just glad to have a list. Are you kidding me? I swear this wasn't working the other day. Alright, which one's the most recent, if you could help me out, guys? I don't want to go back to the wrong one. I want to go to my 3GEC station. Another question I have that you probably can't answer is, what's the maximum number of stations that are going to be listed? Is it going to be just the last 4? Or is there going to be more to it than that? But yeah, which one is the most recent? No idea. I am a failed watcher. Well, let's go to v1.11. And let's see if this German station is all GEC. It sounds German to me. I don't know. Sorry. Can't wait till I can build storage pods in my base. I want to be able to stick stuff in my base. I've kind of run out of room on my freighter and I can't afford a bigger one yet. Alright, so 4 gecs. It just said 4 gecs in that upper left corner. What the heck? Am I going the wrong way? How do I get out of here? Probably this way. So I'm back in the 4 gecs system. That's good. Here, I'll bring it up on here. Nope. On here. Oh, it doesn't show. Oh, there it is. 4 gecs, dynamic resonator suspension fluid. So yeah, I'm back in my 4 gec system. So now we know the top one is the most recent, which is good. It's a shame I can't rename it in the when I go to warp from home. Like, I want to be able to choose a name that on the list that I like. Like, I can name it Farmer or name it 4 gec or whatever. So I absolutely know which one to come back to, because really I should write that down. But if I need to, I'll find a 4 gec station later, I guess. Alright, well, this system it's only got 1 planet, but before I go, I want to go ahead and recharge everything. Let's start with phase beams. What do I want to use to charge my phase beams? Well, probably thamium, right? No, it's hard to find. I'll use carbon. Oh my gosh. It must take too much carbon. I guess thamium it is. And this takes iron. Alright, now I can move along. Alright, so although it was not a great example, the red didn't pay off. So I guess I'm right next to a blue. Is that blue? I might as well go to a blue and check that out. 5 planets, that gives me odds. I like my improved odds here. How come I can already see what's on that planet without scanning it? Oh man, I forgot to go to the frickin' crash ship. Daggone it. That's a bummer. Alright. Well, the hardest thing, I think, once you upgrade, Mike, is still the, it takes a full launch thruster every time you take off from a planet now in survival. So, getting enough materials to launch over and over again, you know, could be quite a pain. I thought I pressed scan. Let's try it again. I think, Mike, you should just play it the way it was meant to play. Don't limit yourself. Once you build up and it gets too easy on that, just start over. But I would say don't think of it as too easy right off the bat, you know. Alright, there's a planet around here that I have not scanned yet. But none of these look very good. In regards to what I absolutely need. No, none of them are going to do it for me. So let's go to the space station. Let's also reload. Hyperdrive. Look at that, right off the bingo. Took 2 of them right off there. Jeez, using up all my thamium on warps. I am definitely going to need thamium soon. But let's see what kind of system we're at. I like how it spins you around faster. I hated that slow spin around when you enter the station with the wrong angle. It slowly would spin you around until you land, and this way it's just like zoop, and then you're flying straight in, which I like. Yeah, just, you know, it's trying to make it as hard as it thinks it needs to be. Don't make it harder on yourself. Just see how it goes, you know? Oh, we got a real party in here. The gang's all here. It's a shiny red helmet you got there, dude. You're just pimping. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're welcome. Alright, so this is also a dynamic resonator system. These are good moneymaker systems. I should really consider staying and grinding. So this is a Korvax dynamic resonator system. We've had one of those already, but that's okay. These are good systems. However, these planets are not floating my boat. I really need more thamium, so I'm going to fly into space for a little bit and see if I can find any potatoes to give me some thamium. Probably should have saved there first. Alright, there's a potato over there. Let's see what it's made of. Nickel. That's not what I want. I don't want your nickel. Oh, look at that. Now I'm a little confused. I thought they were all iron, but I just blasted one and it was samium. Iridium. I got all kinds of stuff going on in this joint. Shoot everything, let God sort it out, right? Maybe I'm just really... See, that one's samium. I don't know why some of them are samium, and why some of them are not. So yeah, I'm pretty much shooting everything now. How do you... Wait a minute. I'm reading that last message. How do you buy your the ships for nothing? Oh, and your base is required to stay in some sort of bubble area. How to hack the game files. Well, I'm not going to be doing that. But, if an NPC ship lands on your landing pad, how do you buy them for nothing? Is that a glitch now? Like, where you go to buy the ship and it's like, hey, it costs 0. So Methanium is slowly increasing. Nope, I still don't know the difference. Is it random? Oh, he bought him for free because he was in creative mode. That's kind of funny. Learning, planning. Yeah, I agree. That is good for learning and planning. Here's a question. If I wanted to recharge my... Do I have to recharge anything for shooting? I don't think I do. So if I use my beams on these, it would be like I'd have to recharge it. But I'm not using beams, so it's free forever doing this. Photon cannons, you never have to recharge them. There's a guy in Survival really going to town on his base. On survival, wow. Nice. That's, you know, I'm sure he's very proud of that since survival, you know, just surviving is hard. Getting up to that point is impressive. Alright, so let's go back and sell some goodies. I don't want to just dump it into space. It seems kind of wasteful. Where's the frickin' space? There it is. Well, yeah, that's the main goal of the game now, is to build up your base. I heard there's a max amount of things you can add onto your base too, like you can only build so many hallways and so many rooms. It's definitely a lot harder to get thamium now, isn't it? All that work and really I only have 2 stacks now. Hey, what's up, guys? Let's see how much iron I'm going to sell first. 1,073, okay. I hear you, Mike. I was low on thamium, guys, so I went into the asteroid field and shot things at random until I got some. I didn't get enough, but I'll live with it. Now I'm just selling off all the excess stuff that I had gotten that I don't really need. Since I don't have enough money now to buy the next biggest freighter, I will have to be a little bit more concerned about money than I used to be, which was not at all. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, let's go here again. This is the iron I keep in here. Now, I need to sell... I should probably keep these and put them in my freighter, so let's not sell that. The iron, I got plenty of iron. I already know Korvax, so I'm not going to talk to him. But I can't remember, is this a new system? No, I already named the system, okay. Let's go see if I need to load anything onto my freighter. Save first. You can be on the surface and call it in and then fly up to it real quick. Yeah. I wish there was a terminal when you land it, though, you could interact with to quickly, maybe even build a terminal yourself. Call it a trade terminal. Now you just fly in, trade, and fly out. Instead of doing this 50-mile road march up to the base, Captain. I'm pissed. I've been to 15 different systems and can't find Rigidin. I almost got stuck on a planet for lack of plutonium. Yeah, plutonium's a little rough to get. In regards to Rigidin, if you don't know how to get it, sometimes you can find posts on Reddit that give you advice on where to find certain elements. And I'm assuming that there are going to be wikis updated shortly. Yeah, I've seen several planets today that had it on it, I think. When you scan from orbit, you see that. You don't even have to land to look for it. Just look for it from orbit. Let's see. Alright, let's start transferring all this weird stuff. If it won't let me, it'll tell me. Just wondering how much emerald I have. Okay. And that's it. That's all I wanted to transfer. See, I already have 1,000 iron there, so I don't need an iron. Oh, wow. That's unlucky there. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I guess just try the different colored stars and maybe you'll get lucky. I'm trying to help as any way I can think of, you know. Because it might be only certain colored stars carry it, you know. Oh, wrong side. No, I'm saying it does exist on a planet. You just need to scan the planet from orbit so you'll know what's there before landing there looking for it physically. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so... Okay, I'm just trying to help, dude, you know? I understand. I'm having trouble finding the one I need, so I understand what you're saying. Alright, I haven't tried green yet for mine, so I'm gonna look for green if I can find a green. I have a real hard time telling the difference. Oh, that looks kind of green. Let's try that one. 2 planets. I've seen better odds out there. Oh boy, it is part of the challenge. Let's see, I need to use the restroom, so I need to hurry up and land somewhere. Alright guys, I'll be back in 1 to 2 minutes. I'll see you in just a second. find a rest stop quick. Yeah, I'm at mile marker 42, and as you can see, my right joystick is messed up. It always drifts left. That is very not helpful when you're trying to edit a video and you need to put it on an exact spot to cut a scene. But I do what I can. Hey, goodbye. Alright, so I'm new to the system. Let's go up here. It's a mixture. But it's... Oh, hello. So it's mostly Vy'keen. I don't see any gold, well, zinc, but that's nothing. Do I need plutonium? Can't remember. Oh no, I did some last night. I got some plutonium. I got a whole, like, giant extra stack of 500 over here just in case. I think I should probably fill this up. Okay. So I'll just name it Vy'keen. It's not really, there's no real super items for sale that, or that they want, I should put. Alrighty. Now I'm going to go search the planets and see if there's any of that element I need, whichever I don't remember the name of it, but I think I'll know it when I see it. Nope. How many planets are there again? Considering this is the first major part of the future patches, I think we'll be amazed by the future, but it's going to be slow. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm already... This update was, you know, better and bigger than I expected already. And like I said before the update, I'd be fine if they just didn't update it. I was happy with the game as it was, but I'm certainly happy with the game as it is now. Alright, I know there's another planet in here somewhere. Yeah, it was much better than I expected. So I've decided to go to a yellow star next, so I'm just going to make as much progress as I can towards the center. Since it's a small goal, is to still reach the center again, you know. Yeah, like I said on Reddit the other day, I expected building bases, but I didn't expect it would be that detailed. I thought it'd be more cookie cutter, but no, you can actually design your own. And I thought they'd add buying freighters, but I didn't think you could customize the interior or land in it or any of that. And they added a whole bunch of new elements. They added difficulty modes, but I didn't think they'd add creative, even though I should have, because they love Minecraft, the makers. So it's just, you know, it was so much, and I go on and on, but I won't. Oh, how many planets are there? I didn't look that closely. 5. Alright, that's 2. I gotta sneeze. Yeah, they said they made a post and they stuck to it. You know, they said, hey, it's more about what we do than we say now. We need to prove ourselves again. So just hang in there. And we did. And we got our update that they said. Everybody was calling them liars. Not everybody, but a lot of people were. And I never think they were lying. I think they made the game the best they could. And they will continue to improve it the best they can. And fortunately, they're staying within their vision, which is great. I can't find that 4th planet. So I'm going to boost over here for a few seconds. And I'm going to see if it becomes visible better. I think a lot of people didn't really want as an exploration game as much as they wanted an infinite universe survival game. And now they've got it. So good for them. They can do their thing now. And I can do this. Yeah, this planet was hiding behind the other one, so I jumped over here to peek at it. There's a vortex cube planet. Alright, so I'm still not finding what I want, but this planet had less planets in it with special stuff. 2 of the 4 had basics. So I think I am better off trying blues. Yeah, no. Alright, so let's start by double checking my hyperdrive. Yeah, let's charge it up. Going through freaking warp cells like hotcakes. Alright, let's try blue. It's cool, it's like I'm exploring still, but I'm not, there's like a reason, there's something I'm actually doing. 5 planets, blue system, I like it. I had heard a rumor that, hey GBT, hello. I heard a rumor that they had actually added new tech in the game, and I was assuming everything was old. So real quick, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm building something, and click on X. Oh, that's not square. Click on X. I'm just gonna take a quick peek here. All this stuff looks familiar to me. Actually, what I saw him looking at was the multi-tool, so I'm going to go over there. Geknip gang in the house. Maybe he was playing with mods, I don't know, but Some of the things I saw, they looked new. Maybe he had to research them first. That's probably what it was. Impact damage Omega. Is that new? I don't know for sure. I don't remember the word Omega being on anything in the past. But everything else is looking pretty same, so I'm not seeing it. Alright, so let's scan a planet or two real quick. I think we got 5 of them. Well, we got 2 purples there, but that's not what I need. I'll know it when I see it. Nope. No, I still haven't. I've just built that one dude, and I'm still trying to find the element to upgrade him to a science. I need a science station. So I'm looking for a certain element that I don't remember the name of that I can't find. Alright, let's go in the, I don't think I've named this place yet. Oh, geez, I didn't name the last one either? Well, we're just going to upload that one. Let's go ahead and name this one. No, I don't have really any new tech yet. Trying to grind my way to getting it, but I can't find the element I need. Well, I can't hire the second one yet because I don't have the first one. He's telling me to get something I can't find. It's inside some kind of cactus. Alright, so we're in a Viking system. But there's a Gek in here too. Alright. So we're in a suspension fluid system. I'm hoping this, whatever material I need, I hope it even shows up at all in a scan. I don't even know. This might all be nothing for nothing. Man, I cannot find that 4th planet. 5th even. What do we got here? Here's one I haven't seen yet. Yeah, I need a certain element to build a science station. The construction guy said he needs a certain element to build it, the science station. Once I get that, I can hire the dude, but I need to build the science station. I need a certain element that's rare to be able to. And honestly, I can't remember the name of it, but pretty sure I'd know it if I saw it, and I don't see it yet. Since I'm definitely right next to, I'm next to a bunch of interesting stars. I'm gonna try red again. Whoops. Nope, right there. I'm not sure, Mike. The actual guy that I hired told me you have to find it on a desert arid planet that has cactus. You destroy the cactus and you get the thing. Certain elements you need for later on, guys, are in caves, yes, and some's underwater. They're all different. But, this particular one that I need, I don't know if you can scan for orbit for, though. That's the problem. There's rubium. What's this little guy? What's this guy have? You have to be on it when you press the button. More rubium, canesium. There's one down here. More rubium and corrosium. How many plants is this? Well, it doesn't matter. There's one right there. More rubium. Six. I think I got a couple more now to find. I found 4, I think. One, two. What's this guy? More rubium. Oh, yeah, this whole system is just rubium rich, which is not helping me any. Alright, I think I've found them all. I'm gonna go to the space station. Have I named this place yet? I can't remember. No, not yet. So I'm gonna go to the space station. Right there. Then I'm gonna leave this system. Maybe I should just visit planets randomly in each system until I get to a desert planet and look at the cactus. Maybe it's something you can't scan from orbit. It's starting to scare me a little. I mean, the good news is I'm still, like, making progress towards center, which is a small side goal. But... I didn't get the meeting notes or I'd have been here. Missed that memo. Oh, okay. So Remus, all the purple elements are the rares. You can, and any one that you might need, you can scan to find. Is that right? No, I'm not going to do that. Let's do it this way. I want to type it out because I want it to be one word. I want it to remember the word. Like that. That's it. That's the one. Spadanium. That's the one I'm looking for. Having a real hard time finding it too. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. I haven't seen it yet today. I've been to a lot of systems. Is it a certain color star? Maybe a red star, a yellow star? I've been mixing it up, you know. Yeah, now it's on a desert, barren world. Alright, I'll start checking all greens for a little while. Because why not? But I don't have to go down to the planet to look for it to see if it's desert or not, because orbit will say Spadonium, and I'll remember that because it's a spud, and I'm looking for potatoes. Because I also need some thamium, and they're like space potatoes, I think. That's another thing. I don't know how to find thamium in space. I know it's like asteroids, but I don't know what they look like yet. The potatoes have lately been nickel and iridium, and the small ones are iron. It's like some of the little ones are. Maybe each system's different. I don't know. But let's scan this thing. Iridium. Oh, I didn't look at how many planets there were. I didn't notice. There's only 2. So here's the other one. Come on, Spud. No Spud. They never fixed that bug in the game. They probably never had a report on it. It's when you're close to a anomaly and you try to use your boosters, it says you can't because you're too close to the space station. No, you're not. You're too close to the anomaly. You can still boost until you get close to the space station like I am now. Try yellow for desert? Okay, I shall. I thought it was green though, you said. But I'll check. Yellow next. Oh, I usually don't raid them. I don't know why, but I guess I might have to try that, huh? Cargo ships. Feels so wrong to raid them. Especially now that I own one. But I guess I'll have to. So if you... Here's something. I don't really know how to raid cargo ships. If I attack a cargo ship, don't they send the space police after me? And what's the best way to get away from them without destroying them? Oh, we gotta We got a farmer system again, 3x. I thought you couldn't use your warp drive when you were in battle. Well, I just saved my game, so let's give it a try, shall we? First, we need to know where there are some freighters. Ah, I see. Nice. I found a Thamium potato. This is what I was looking for in the last system. There weren't any. It was all like hard to find Thamium. Well, it looks like I'm going to be in a battle. Alright, good. I'll save that for later. Alright, I got a little bit of Thamium. I need more Thamium though, to be honest. And no big ships have warped in, which is kind of weird. I'm used to that happening in every system. In the old days, that was kind of like what would happen in every system. Nice, okay. A little bit more here and there, right? No, I don't need iron. I don't need copper, really. Alright, let me read some of these messages here. Damn it, man. Hey, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, there they are. I guess I'm going to attack one. Alright, let me quick charge everything real quick.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So do I hit one of these big long ships or do I hit one of these little dudes, I guess? Or does it not matter? I'm trying to get Thamium, by the way. Number 1 for big and number 2 for small. The small bones? I guess small ones with Thamium. Yeah. Small ones with Thamium inside. Well, these guys over here look smallest, so let's start there. Is that even possible? These don't look like ships, actually. They look like just giant floating titanium. So I'm going to turn around up here. Hold on. I think I'm looking for cargo pods, right? So I guess I'm asking, should I attack this thing? Looks like that one's iridium. Or is that just like their hull? Yeah, I am such a noob at this. Attacking freighters is new to me. Alright, well, I'm going to start by just attacking one of them, so... Oh god, that's horrible. Alright, looks like I gotta fight a little bit here. Oh, that's not much Thamium, but it's something, right? It looks like each battle's getting harder. Shield's down, that's interesting. I'm trying to get a little bit further away from the ship so I don't blow them up. Oh my. Miss. No, I want to warp. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I don't know how to warp after you're in combat. Of course, now I'm wasting all my titanium battling. That's not good. Are you kidding me? I gotta recharge with all this stuff. Great, I just used up a bunch of thamium. This isn't worth it. This is not worth it. It won't let me warp out of here, dude. I mean... Why won't it let me warp out of here? No, that's not warp. That's frickin' boost. I don't want to boost. I want to leave the system. Yeah, I'm gonna die and reload. That's for sure. But this is all a learning experience, right? Well, I can't boost now. I'm in battle. I don't want to shoot the frickin' freighters. Come on, get out of the way. And why won't he target him? Oh, that's a charge me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so... I had to learn what to do there. Reload. I don't know which one to reload. What do you think? Which one do I reload to start right before I left the space station for battle? Like, did it just save my game? If current is current where I'm standing right now? Or is current the one where I was right before I left the space station? And what is earliest? I don't remember there being an earliest option. I couldn't go to the space station because it was too far away. I couldn't boost to it. What I should have done is after I first destroyed the first ship and got the thamium, then start heading to the space station, because one ship alone is not going to kill me. Once I had 8 ships on my back, there was no way I was going to make it to the space station. So which reload is it again? I expected to die going into that battle. I knew that I didn't know how to do it, and I'd have to do a learning experience. That was all expected. No fear, guys. That's something I just don't do. I don't fight stuff. I don't like fighting. I only did it because I needed a thamium. And to be honest, I feel like I wasted more resources than I gained. Because to recharge my weapons and shields, even after battling one ship, that's going to use stuff. I really don't like what they changed with the thamium and the plutonium. If you want to change that for hard mode, whatever, but why do you make it so hard to find thamium now? Before it was just a grind, and that was fine. Now it's just an irritating grind where you have to actually do something stupid like fight. Like, why should I ever... I should never have to fight ships. And where's my cloaking device that they promised me before the game even released? You would think with the first update they'd at least give me that. It'd make it expensive, I don't care, but give me a chance at my cloaking device so I don't have to fight. Obviously, if I'm shooting ships, it should decloak. But I'm saying under normal circumstances, pirates should never be able to come after me. So you think even with 8 ships on me, I could have made it back to the station? Without boost, just using the circle button, right? Alright, well, we're going to find out, because now that I've learned how this works, I should be able to do this, right? Of course, meanwhile, I'm using all my frickin' materials to recharge my stuff. I also didn't know, I thought when I destroyed the ships that I would automatically get the thamium, like, kind of like when you shoot an animal on a planet. But no, you have to actually pick it up, it looks like these things. Well, there's 3 of them, but I don't know where the 3rd one is. I can only thrust, I can't boost. Boost isn't working. Pulse engine's offline. So I'm on thrusters. Every time I take a shot, I'm thinking about the amount of resources I'll need to fix the shields. Well, I want to get to the space station as quickly as possible. I thought that a straight line would be the best way to do it. And also, a long time ago, I had heard that if you boost away from a battle, the battle never really goes away. You're just too... You have to actually go back towards them at some point. But maybe landing in the space station will prove that that's not true. Maybe if once you get to the space station, it'll get rid of the battle, I hope. We'll see how it goes. That's something else I need to learn. I don't see the entrance to the space station either. So apparently it's on the other side. Okay, so that moving around like that was good. Now I have to try to find the entrance. Well, it's not on that side. Well, I'm going to go into the space station and hope that gets rid of it. Oh, the upper right just vanished. Does that mean I've lost him? Like, there's no more one at level? Well, it doesn't show it, but it didn't say that it's gone either. I feel so dirty. I don't usually attack stuff. Did I get 7 neutrino modules for that battle? Plus I had 2, so I could sell them. So I could sell 9 neutrino modules now? I think I got 7 neutrino modules for that fight. That seems kind of crazy. Is that normal?
Units received.
Alright, wish me luck. I'm actually going to try it again if I'm not on a 1 at level. Looks clear. Trying to make it harder to hit. I don't know if I'm succeeding or not. think I actually got 2 freighters that time.
Technology recharge.
So I was thinking about it. If I use iron to recharge my shields, then I can just shoot asteroids to get more iron fairly easily now. Instead of using titanium, which is a lot harder to find. That actually went pretty well that time, I think. What do you guys think? I'm actually going to get some iron here first. It's plentiful. With a side bonus of maybe getting some thamium here and there too. There's a bounty out there somewhere. If I can find it. I don't know how to find it. I don't know what the icon looks like or where to find it. Or do I have to use my eyes? My iron's in pretty good shape. I would like to find that bounty, but I don't know where to even start.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah, I see it. I don't know where he is. Anybody know how to find the bounty ship? Because I did it once a long, long time ago, but I don't think it was that hard to find. I thought there was a symbol or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna go after the freighters.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, I don't see the Thamium on that one. Did I already get it? I see it. Yeah, there we go. I don't know where the starbase is now. That's annoying. There it is, up there, okay. Kind of lost it, actually. Oh, there it is, up there, okay. I'm trying to generally head in its direction. I think I'm doing quite well, though. Well, thanks, guys, for helping me learn how to raid freighter ship type things. That certainly helped me get some Thamium. Very nice. Looks like as soon as I go into this place, that my star goes away, which is nice. All right, let's take a look. I'm just gonna dump that. So now we've got almost 4 stacks of Thamium. My iron's almost up to where it was, although I am going to use some now.
Technology recharge.
That's not bad though. And I can shoot more asteroids to get iron, no problem. So that's not even really an issue.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let me check the time here. Ooh. This is actually a pretty good stopping point. It's almost 11 a.m. already, believe it or not. Didn't find Spadonium though. That's still on my list. So maybe in the future I will find that. And that's about it. I will be posting a video probably this afternoon, a short one, showing a house I made in Minecraft on a friend's world. So if you're interested, check that out. And I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow morning, roughly 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And I hope you have a good day. Right here it's very cold and very rainy, but at least it's not snowing, so I don't have to dig anything. That's good. I'll take rain any day over snow. I know that's the opposite of most people, but that's okay. You know, I'm not going to die on a sliding off the road on ice. But, I mean, I will on ice, but I won't on rain. I've had no real problems on rain before driving. And I don't have to shovel the rain, so I'm okay with the rain. But if it's an indication of what's to come for the winter, that's not good. But anyway, enough of that. So, I'll probably be living in Florida in 5-10 years anyway. That's where my sister plans to retire, and I'm going to go with her. And we're going to hang out and retire together, you know. But I still hopefully will be playing and streaming. So anyway, thanks again for watching the stream. Hope you all have a good day, and I will catch you later.